Oh, sorry about that, gang. My computer decided to freeze up like right as the show started because it wasn't booted up, and then it wanted to do a virus scan, and then when I finally did get it booted back up, it wanted to do another virus scan. I'm like, chill,
So,
man.
so the truth is, I was running late, and I wanted to make sure Scuba did not start the show before I got in, so I messed with his computer.
You're not supposed to tell everybody. Hey,
Well,
Breeze, DeMillan, Shopkey, Evan Aliens, Timekeeper, Jay
how's it
Jerry.
going, everybody?
Yeah, that's Windows for you. Exactly right. I barely got the title in like what 1-2 minutes before the show started. Jeez, and I'm still not ready. I have the flavoring and stuff. I'm gonna do some 0 milligram, and we're gonna make that blueberry. I did get all the flavoring, or we did. We got all the flavoring to make the blueberry cream, blueberry buttercream deliciousness cake. It's freaking. It's a clone recipe, obviously, of the glass
Yeah,
blueberry, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's especially on the finger when you taste it,
nice.
it's like really close. So I
Liking
I
it.
mean I'm gonna that's the way to go right there. I mean unless you just want to blow the money on the original, I can see that too. But uh, it's good. It's really good. And I need to rewick my I think it's the no, it's not the Kelpie. I need to rewick the intake dual because even though it is a top airflow, it actually had I was getting a little bit of flooding, gurgling in there because I rushed to wick it so I could hurry up and try the juice like a dummy, and I didn't put enough wick in there, so it's kind of. Oh, thank you. I, and I got VG right here, and there's the syringes, and
So
hey,
you didn't stuff enough in the hole that
the
time?
only thing I need to figure out is where I can plug this in, since we have no batteries now that are AAA. I mean, I have a plug over here, but I think
Batteries are dead.
Wait a second.
yes, the batteries.
Why are
are
you
dead.
saying you don't have AAA batteries and you're looking at Munchkin?
Because I told her about
Mine
3 weeks
takes
ago
double
I need AAA batteries. That's why.
I thought you had like
Yours takes what?
nothing. I was being a smartass.
Oh. So, anyways. Yeah, this is almost out of juice too, and I left the juice upstairs. But we're gonna make some of that tonight, and y'all get to see, especially
I'm
the people
trying to
that are
go on.
scared to try to DIY. I mean, and I really think we should have like DeMillan on just because DeMillan is like been mixing this way for a long time now. I mean, I mix too, but I don't mix nowhere near as much as DeMillan does. Not even close.
It can plug in over here, but I don't know if I'm able to
RS.
stretch it.
That's the sun, not my lights. The lights are dim like they normally are.
Yeah, it might reach. How far will the plug reach? Yeah,
Hey,
move the
JR.
white plugs
I
on.
can't move it out anymore because of the shit that's plugged in to the back is.
Oh, well, if I had another extension cord, that's not gonna cut it. Y'all won't be able to see a thing from there.
Wait,
There's a plug in the back.
slide it through underneath your tower. Well, underneath your TV.
All right, we're gonna try. We're rigging some wiring here.
Hey, even aliens.
Oh, I got power. Hey,
How's that?
that's working. Thank you, babe.
Is it the perfect spot?
So,
Yep.
do we need DeMillan on to show you how to do this?
No, but DeMillan has like 8 gabillion flavors and can make almost any recipe out there right now. So, but we're gonna do it here in a minute. I've been rushing the last 15 minutes like you wouldn't believe.
And
Just to try and
DeMillan
get
said
ready.
she's not decent enough to come on, so we're stuck. You're not going to get her.
Not decent enough.
No, it's on the West
Oh.
Coast. We've got a high pressure system kind of hovering over us,
Yeah.
so we're like getting temperatures that are like 20 degrees above normal.
Wow.
So she's probably like in the mid 90s.
So it's hot. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think that's what's causing her to not be decent though. But yeah, it's fine.
Hey, not every place has air conditioning.
It is very easy to mill, and I know that. But I don't know. And
But you
and
don't have a demillinator.
I didn't even notice when I don't know. I do not have a demillinator. That was so funny when she got that thing and everybody started calling it demillinator. I didn't even notice that Windy Vapes, because DeMillo was saying that Windy Vapes had swore by this recipe, and I didn't notice. But right above the one that I found was Windy Vapes' version of the same thing. She just altered that one to her preference. And I was like, I didn't even see that, man. I was blind. Windy Vape's name right there. But go figure. I don't even remember the guy's name that did this recipe, but
good speed. All right, Keith, I'm glad you like it. I like the boost myself.
the hat tilt tip. It's got a hat tilt tip.
Yeah, he's tip of the hat.
Oh, the geek. Yeah, the boost. Yeah. Wow, Mr. Just Right just went live. He usually doesn't do that. He usually waits till after my show, so he must have his time messed up. Fresh 3 named one of his one-shots the Demillinator. No, he did not, Demillin. That's hilarious. The Demillinator. That's a good juice. Hello, Caleb. Katie got a tattoo. I swear they're getting something new every week. Now, Katie has a tattoo machine now.
Really?
Yeah. So
is she gonna start doing tattoos?
She already did. She already tattooed Patrick's finger. I mean, it's just like a little H, a little Pisces type symbol thing, but that's it.
So when's she gonna start practicing on you?
Not gonna happen. I have 0 They both are already tattooed. I have 0 and do not really plan on getting a tattoo. And that would be. I've had so many chances to go to a professional tattoo artist. Why the hell would I go, you know what? Let me just try somebody that's just starting out. Yeah, just fuck up my arm. Just do it.
Hey, you can always go in somewhere else and, have them correct it.
But still feeling sick as a dog. I am trying something new. Because of so many people and the internet saying that lisinopril can cause that cough. Now, the thing that makes me think it wasn't that is because Patrick is still coughing too. So if it was my blood pressure medicine, then it shouldn't be that. But I just started yesterday. I'm using one of my blood pressure medicines, but not the other one. So yeah, he does smoke. So
even aliens, I didn't know you ended up catching COVID. I hope
oh, he's 10 days in
definitely
COVID, man. I did not. Yeah, I read the beginning of it and didn't see the last part of it. Wow. Yeah, I hope you come out okay from that, man. That sucks. Whew. Wow. This body is a pristine work of art. All right, Wally. Stop laughing. Oh man. So look, I got these are flavorings in this little tray right here that we're going to be using. The blueberry is like crystal clear, man. That's blueberry. You can see right through that. Yeah. There's no artificial flavor in that. Now, some of the other colors like, yellow cake, that one's a lot darker. But this is Flavor West. And then there's Capella. The buttercream is Capella, which, most of the stuff that Capella puts out anyway, I already dig Capella. I could probably just drink that buttercream. No, don't do that. That would really suck.
Yeah,
wow, you got huge
I was
bottles?
just thinking the same thing. He's got huge bottles.
Yeah, well, these are flavors. Any of the flavors that we may not use very much, we got smaller bottles of. I mean, here's the small bottles. Like, super sweet, this is... and it's not a really small bottle, but to make this juice, honestly, the flavor percentages are so low, this can make a lot of juice. The main thing you're going to blow through on this juice is VG. That's it. Depending on whether or not you decide to add the PG to it or not. I did add PG on the last juice I made, but I'm thinking of not adding PG to this one because it's definitely got a little throat kick to it, and I think it's because I got a 30% PG in the last juice that I made. So we're going to try
0 milligram nicotine you're throwing in there that's causing that.
It says, yeah, that's 0, man. That'll do it to you every time. Speaking of which, I don't know where the empty bottles are. I think she may have taken them upstairs, but I am going to be needing one of those. Hint, hint. Because I can't make the juice without the bottle.
Dylan said that's enough for 5 gallons.
That's enough for 5 gallons. Well, DeMillan, I don't want to run out, you know.
I think Munchkin's
Are
bringing
we-
your bottles down to you.
Well, you got to think we're both vaping it, so you know. She's like, "That's enough for 5 gallons." Yeah, DeMillan gets the real small bottles. Thank you. It would be great to have a regular DIY spot, especially if you could get DeMillan in, or also Bill on the OG team. Yeah, there you go. I got no, you know, DeMillan's always welcome. Hell, most people are always welcome on the show anyway. So, but yeah, DeMillan said she's not decent enough to come on, which that's fine. So, we'll just,
No, and hey, I totally get it because I'm part of that heat wave here. Hey, Yardbird. We're in the, you know, for us this time of year we should be mid 60s. We're in the mid 80s right now.
wow. Yeah, it's not that hot. It's not that hot here right now. It's warm outside, but today it was really windy. I mean, really windy. And
Hey, Pat.
I think some rain come through. I was inside, so I don't know, but it sounded like it was raining. That does not sound like a tattoo gun. It sounds like a clipper.
I thought that sounded like a really bad cough.
No, it wasn't a cough. No, that's somebody talking. Hi, how you doing? That's what that is. What the? Everybody's like, what the hell is it? It's her tattoo gun. She's practicing on some fake skin. It's like a mat, almost like a mouse mat, but it looks like skin. And that's where you practice tattooing. Oh my goodness. I should have told her, could she please grab my juice off of the corner table because, yeah. She's practicing on her own ankle.
Really?
Damn, she is. She's tattooing herself. Jeez, you're needy. See there, man, I can't get ahead, I tell you. Okay. I'm zeroing out the scale now. Let me clean it off a little
Well,
bit.
you like gotta show everybody what you're doing.
No, not Nilla Nuts. It's the blueberry. It's in the new bottles.
Come on, flip over to the build cam so everybody can see what you're doing. Means you spilled juice the last time? Really? You buy those big flavored bottles and then you get 60 ml bottles?
Okay, now I shouldn't be muted. Sorry, guys. I don't know how I hit that button. I guess my fingers jumped up there.
Like a heart.
That's not a bad job. She did a heart on her ankle. It's a little heart. Yeah, good luck. Okay, she's going to try to hold her ankle up.
Oh, can't see
You
it.
can't.
can
It's
see the
too
dot.
far. You could see where it was on her ankle. You know, you
Small
didn't even try
heart.
colors. You're just putting black heart.
Well, I don't want to do. I need to practice shading and stuff before I do all the colors.
Oh, yeah, practice shading. Yeah, let's. You know what? Let's just buy a bunch of pigs and just tattoo them. All right. As always, we'll have to watch in the morning as it's 1:15 a.m. Great to catch the start, though. Been watching from back in the old days. Keith, thank you. Yeah, you can catch the replay. I'm going to be doing some DIY tonight, so yeah, you probably want to watch that back at your own pace anyway. Seems Mr. Jeremy's in trouble. Deadly sin. Real? Oh, and wow. I don't know. Am I still waiting on the bottle? I think I am. Okay. I don't know what she's doing up there. I can go get it. So I'll have to bring up the recipe because I damn sure don't know this one by heart. There's no way. But I'm going to go through this step by step, and we're going to go down each one. Read chat.
How many flavors are in that? And Munchkin said read chat.
I cannot find any other bottle. I'll be right back. Jeez.
He gets up and walks away.
Okay. That's see, I'm the Flash, and there it is. Okay, we're good. So here's the blueberry. This is after what? About when do we make this? Got it Tuesday. So this was made Tuesday, and it's Friday. So it got a little darker. Yes, I'm going to use scales, Evan Aliens. And hopefully, that's what I was trying to show y'all, that if you do it by weight, it makes this so much easier, especially with these type. Now that they're doing flavorings in these type of bottles, it makes it really simple.
So Pat would like to see the scale that you're using.
Well, DeMillen's got a link to a really good scale, but there you go. This scale is very small. It'll either run, well, let me get the thing right here. Let me go up a little higher and turn this the right way, and then let's try to even this out a little bit.
Man, that is a small scale.
You can't see the numbers on here, which is not what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get it at the right angle. How about that? Now you can see it. So there we go. So, and you see even the wind blowing on this thing changes it. So I'm gonna try and tear it out. Well, there we go. If the wind blows on this scale, it kind of throws it off. That's the one you use. Well, there you go, RS. So this one, when you turn it on, it has two AAA batteries. I'm sorry, that you can put in back, or you can use a power cord on the side. So when you turn this on, it says hello, and then there you go. So, and I'm in grams. So if you're in the wrong mode, you got to go over here and switch your mode out to whichever one you want, ounces or whatever, and penny weights. And there we go. Now we're back to grams.
Penny weight?
Yeah, penny weight. Yep. There's grams. Sorry. Now I'm on grams. So, yeah, look at that. The thing is really sensitive. So if you get the wrong scale and you try to, what it is my fans blowing on it behind me. If you get the wrong scale, it's not going to weigh this out right. So what you want to do is you're going to start with your bottle completely empty, whatever size you're going to use, and you put that on there empty. Obviously, it's going to change the weight. So what you do at that point is you just tear it out, and then it sets it back to 0. So now you put in whatever desired flavor you want to start off with, and then every time you put in your flavor, you can just tear it out, back to 0, back to 0, back to 0. So first, let me get the recipe up, because I don't remember this recipe. And I would show y'all, but if you want to follow along, where did I what?
Where did you find the recipe?
It's on eLiquid Recipes.
And how do people find it?
I will give you the link here in just a second, which I'm sure DeMillen already has a link, but.
And Munchkin said, post a screenshot to follow along.
Post a screenshot. I could do that. Okay, I'm almost there. Search.
So just make the recipe like a small little window.
Where's the one I got? That's not it. It had good ratings on there, and this is not it.
Did you write it down or anything?
You know what? It's because of the way I spelled it. Okay, let me change the way it's spelled, and then it'll probably come up.
Did you forget how to spell blueberry?
No, it's glass. If you put glass in there, it's like, there we go. Now it came up. So I'll give y'all the link so that you can follow along, but obviously this is going to change a little bit.
And Munchkin can put the link in for everybody.
Okay. So I got to edit this some, because depending on whatever you're using, what size bottle, all right, I'm going to try this now. This is probably going to be crazy. Let me try a new scene.
Oh, you can do it. It's not that hard.
I'm going to try. I can't guarantee my results here.
There is no try, there's only do.
Well, it just tried to not do anything for me. That's what it just tried to do. I'm hitting plus and it's going no. Probably because I'm already casting. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. That's kind of janky. What? Hold on. This is weird. OBS. Can I click on something now? It won't let me touch the screen. Oh, there it goes. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to call it screen. And now y'all got a black screen. I understand that. Hold on. I'm going to try and capture this window. There it is.
Cool. Now make that a small window so that we can see what you're doing and see the recipe at the same time.
You want to, okay, you want to see, but then you're not going to be able to see this.
But don't make it too small.
Well, I'm saying if I do that, you won't be able to see it. All right, look.
So zoom in on that.
Zoom in
so
on.
you can crop it down a little bit.
All right, look, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because that'll make life a lot easier.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. You said you're going to change to that recipe, right?
Yeah, I'm going to change. I'm going to edit that recipe just a little bit.
So
yeah.
let's do this. Let's go through the edits while that's on the screen.
Okay. Well,
and that way everybody can see the edits that you're making.
Hopefully you can see me doing this. I don't know what's going to change when I click on this, but
it should hold. If you're sharing the browser, it should hold.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm clicking on the little wrench up here, and then it says adapt this. That's what you want to click on. So right here, you can change the name of it, whatever, and you can save it to your own. If you have an account at eLiquid Recipes, then you can save this and make it to a private recipe so it only shows on your own stuff, or you can make it public if you want. But these numbers up here are really important. So the amount you want to make, that's really important. So we're making a 60 ml bottle. And then you're going to do your desired nicotine strength. Now, I'm going to be doing 0. I can go ahead and put this at 0, but...
Really? You're only making a 60 ml bottle?
Yeah, I'm making a 60 ml bottle.
Don't you have a bigger bottle?
I have a 500 ml, but it's full right now. So...
Full of what?
It's full of Nilla nuts.
Well, that means you need another bottle.
I do. I guess I need to buy some more bottles. Thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Do you have a clean glass mason jar?
Not that I know of. Anyways, your nicotine strength. Now, this nicotine strength is very important. When you buy Nic, you can buy it in various milligrams, 24 milligram, 48 milligram, 100 milligram, etc. So make sure that you set this to correct milligram if you're using nicotine. Then you want to put whether or not, or what percentage of the nicotine is PG and what percentage is VG. So if you get your nicotine in a PG base, usually it's 100% PG.
So just to give everybody an example here, because I know we're going to make 0 milligram, nicotine juice tonight, but why don't you set the desired strength to 6 milligram?
Okay.
And do this like you would do it, if you were adding nicotine, which we aren't.
See, now you can also click Max VG right here, which saves you a lot of trouble. A lot of people like Max VG. And see, right down here is the percentages. Now, you don't want to change this unless you're trying to change the actual flavor itself, if you're trying to change something. So
if you need to change something in the flavor profile, that's where you change it.
Right. Yeah, if you want to change, like, this has already come up with the correct stuff, and these are all in PG, as you can see. That's correct. Here's the percentages, 1.5, 2%, 0.75. These are really low percentages. Like Nilla Nuts has got one that's 13%, so you can see these are really low, so you don't have to use that much.
If you add up all those percentages, what does it add up to?
It tells you right here. So, it depends. If you add the VG is 85% of it.
No. The flavoring percentages. If you add all the flavoring percentages up, what do those add up to?
Really? 2, 3, 3.7, 4.7, 5.2, 6, 7.
Sorry, everybody. I'm making them do higher.
That's like almost 9% of the juice is flavoring.
Well, that's about what you want it to be.
Yeah. Normally on any juice that I make, as long as the flavoring level is below 20%, you're in good shape. If you go over 20, you're just killing it.
Jamilin said it's 8.7.
8.7,
which is
thank
really
you.
good. That's really good.
I knew it was close to 9. I wasn't going to sit there and try and add it up exactly. Anyways, so now that...
Jamilin said it says underneath, which it does.
It does?
Flavor total, 5.22 mil, 5.22 grams.
Yeah, there it is right there.
7%.
I guess if I would... Well, my camera's blocking my view, so I can't see that right now. So... Blame it on my vision. Dude, I could show you. My camera's like right in my face. I can't see it. But anyways. So right here you can see the blueberry 1.5%. So if you're doing by weight, over here on the gram side, boom, 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 boom. See, as you can see, everything is pretty much the same. Milliliter versus the grams are all the same.
Pup up, man. That 1% super sweet. Yeah, the glass blueberry is kind of sweet, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So there we go. So y'all can see what I'm going to be adding. I'm just going to switch back and forth between these as I go through when I
And DeMillen's brought up a good point. If you don't want to add that sweetener, it's not really going to change flavor profile all that much if you don't add it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
It's just not going to be as sweet, so you're going to miss that, slight desserty type aspect of it.
So there we go. We're at 0. First thing I'm going to grab is the blueberry. This is Flavor West blueberry right here. Very clear juice. And I always shake up the flavorings right off the bat. And all I need is 0.9. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch your scale here. I'm going to try to do this at the same time. And this has a nice little drip bottle. So this is less than a milliliter of juice that I'm putting in here. So I need 0.9 is what I'm trying to go for. If you get a little bit over, it's not going to kill you or anything. You just want to get as close as you can. The main thing you really want to be close with is nicotine. Or if you have a really strong juice, you got to be careful with that.
Yeah, and I would be careful with blueberry.
Yeah, I'm being careful. I'm at 0.84 right now. Add another drop. Once you get really close, you got to be careful because it'll jump.
And the scales can take a second.
Yeah.
To actually reflect what you put in.
Whoa. See, it just jumped. All right, there we go. We're at 0.9-ish right there. It's kind of jumping. See how it's jumping now? So I'm just going to leave that right there. The blueberry's done. I have all the flavoring in this little container right here. And as I get done with one, I move it over to the side away from it so I know I've already done that. But if you go straight down the list, I mean, what do you got to worry about? Next is...
DeMillen's very entertained by watching you try this.
Watching me try this, because she does it all the time, and I'm doing it, just every once in a while. This is 1.2 grams. So this is buttercream, which makes it so delicious. So now after you get this, what you're going to do is tear this out.
I love buttercream.
This brings us back to 0. Hopefully, if the wind's not blowing on it. And if it's messing up like that, I'll just tear it again. Stay. Maybe I did it while the wind was blowing on it. Yeah, that's what's happening now. I want that to be 0. Okay, see, when no wind's on it, it's at 0. That's what matters. That's why I have to be careful putting this in here. But I got to have the fan going or it gets vapey in here. When I get close, though, I'm going to slow down. 0.7, 0.8. 1. Oops, I just bumped it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that's going to be a little buttercreamy. Let's try 1.35. Let's go with that.
But I like that.
I know, right?
To me, I like the extra buttercream in there.
It may turn out really good, but you know what? I'm going to change the recipe to 1.34, whatever, So after the buttercream, we go to cake batter. That's one of the smaller bottles. I'm going to have to look for this one. Cake batter. There we go, cake batter. And this is also Capella. Cake batter.
Munchkin said be careful on the lemon.
Yeah, the lemon. Well, the lemon, you have to barely put any in there anyway. It's 0.12, so it's like, eh. This is 0.45, so make sure to tear it out again. I don't want it to taste too much like cake either.
Yeah, but there's other flavorings. If you get
That
them off.
has a strong smell to it. The cake batter does. I can smell that way over here.
Yeah, but I like the cake batter.
What do we need? 0.45?
Yeah, and DeMillen's bringing up a great point.
Yeah.
Don't touch the tip of the bottle against the bottle you're putting it into.
Oh, yeah,
otherwise
definitely.
You can cross-contaminate.
Yep. There we go. That's pretty much on it, depending on how the wind's blowing right now.
And don't lick the tip of the bottle.
Don't lick it. No, I don't lick it. I just put the cap back on. Okay, now we're going with graham cracker, which I believe, yep, this is a big bottle, Flavor West. Graham cracker right there. 4 ounces. That's big.
Tear it out.
I'm going to. I do that right before I pour it, but there we go. Let's tear it out. Now, graham cracker is 0.6. So we're going to put 0.6 in here. And I'm just going drop by drop. I mean, you can speed it up if you know you got a good ways to go. But once you get close, that's when you slow down. 0.3. 0.4. That's pretty close. 0.56, and I need 0.6. All right, let's try another drop or two.
One more.
There it is. I knew it was going to come. Just got to wait for the wind.
You're over.
It's fine. That's just the wind. See, look at it go all the way down to 0.53. Yeah, it's fine. Juicy lemon is next. This is the one you got to be careful on. So let me grab the juicy lemon.
You don't like a little pledge flavor?
No, I don't need that. I don't need pledge. So the juicy lemon is also a pretty clear looking juice. This is also Capella, juicy lemon. These are 30 ml bottles. The little small ones are. Shake it up real good. And this is 0.12. So you definitely want to go slow with this one because it's not a lot.
J. Jerry said don't go too fast.
Yeah, this one I'm going to go slow with, trust me. That's only 3 drops right there.
What's your weight at? We can't see.
My what is?
Your hand's in the way.
Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. Whoa. How did it jump from point nothing to point... And why did it just go to 0? There we go, 0.12, look at there. Now it's jumping around, but that's just wind. As long as it said 0.12 one time, I'm good. And then
I think you've got a bad scale, Ben.
Yeah, there you go. It's a bad scale. Sugar cookie. Capella is next. Sugar cookie. Why is it not?
Yeah, if you go a little heavy on this one, I think it might be good.
Yeah. This is version 1, by the way. Sugar cookie V1. So I'm sure the other one is the diacetyl version, but I like my diacetyl.
I believe you on that one. The scale's fine. It's the user.
Whatever. It's because I got wind blowing behind me. It's fine. It'll be all right. So this is 0.3. Yeah, it's behind me. It's blowing right at the back of my head right now. See how I went to 0 right then?
It's Mr. Hot Air.
I'm trying to block the air. I may have to turn this off just for the this.
J. Jerry said stop rocking the desk. And RS said there's a loose nut at the scale, which could be very well could be true.
And this is what, sugar cookie? I don't care if this one goes a little over, actually. There we go. Okay. And then we got super sweet. That's next. Super sweet is also a Capella flavor.
Dave, it's on e-liquid recipes, and Munchkin just put the link in for you.
This one is 0.6. So let's tear this out.
And even Aliens wants to know, what kind of steep time are you going to need with this?
That depends on what flavor you're making. Some juices need a lot of steep time. This one actually is really good right off the bat. This is a shake and vape, as everybody says, shake and vape. But, I mean, obviously it gets better. Most of the desserty type flavors like that get better the longer you let it steep. So
typically, if you're doing a custard or something with a cream in it, you're going to want to let it steep a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. A lot of times, if you're doing, especially like a fruit, straight fruit, then you don't really need to let it bake too much. Sorry, wow, steep too much.
Okay, that's 0.6. We're close enough. And that's super sweet anyway. I'm not worried about getting that like right up there. Whipped cream is next. This is actually really low. This is Flavor West, the whipped cream is.
Talion, you exactly nailed on how to do it. So don't follow the recipe. Make sure you've got a fan on. And make sure you're using a crappy scale. And make sure you're bumping the desk while you're doing it.
I'm not bumping the desk, man. The scale works. It's getting me close enough. I already used super sweet. I thought I put all these to the side. I have one flavor left. Yeah, the yellow cake. And the yellow cake is dark. This is Flavor West also. This one's a dark colored liquid. I'll show y'all how much flavoring's actually in this bottle when I get done here.
You know, I've never used Flavor West flavoring.
Really? This is 0.9. Look, it's not even showing 0. I need to make sure this is zeroed out.
Most of mine is Capella's, and there's another big name that I use.
Oh, that's pretty close right there. 0.89, and I need a 0.9. That's about as good as you're gonna get there. That takes care of all the flavorings. Now, at this point, it's kind of like if you want to add PG, like if you want to get a certain mix, if you want your 75-25, obviously you'd have to adapt the.
Dave Foot wants to know where you got your scale.
I do not know. This is this scale is made by AWS. I know y'all. That's kind of hard to see. I have the box to it actually right here. Here we go. It's probably Amazon. So here, whoa. Let me get this out of the way. SC501A, and it is a.
And for anybody that's looking at doing this, as Munchkin said, I would definitely follow the recipe first. Try it, make a small amount, try it, see how you like it. And if you think an adjustment needs to be made, then start to make adjustments to the recipe. But track your adjustments and save your adjustments so you know what changed. So that if you need to do another tweak, you can.
This actually came with like covers and stuff, so you could flip this over and do it so you don't have to do it right on the scale if you don't want to. And then you could actually, there's another cover like this. You can cover the whole thing up. So it actually comes with a couple of cool covers for it, so you're in good shape. So now all we have to add to it is VG, and you're going to fill the VG pretty much all the way up. So that's all I got to add in here. And the VG, I got a giant bottle, so I'm going to put it in a smaller cup and then just use a syringe to put it in there because it's too hard to do any other kind of way. The VG's in a gallon jug, you don't get.
So are you going to add in your 0 milligram Nick?
No. It's kind of hard to add 0 milligram Nick, but I'm just going to try it straight up 0.
Well, I know you've got a 0 milligram Nick.
Yeah, there you go.
You could add that if you wanted.
I want to see what it's like straight up like this, and I'm just adding VG in here right now. And what I like to do, even though I just made an air bubble, come on. I'm making a mess right now. I wasn't paying attention because you got me talking. I just made a mess. Damn it. Bad scuba.
And Munchkin said to make sure you leave a little room.
Oh, I'm going to leave a little room. I'll leave a little room. Just for, in case somebody wants to add something to it later on. Now I'm going to trust myself. I'm going to move. I'm just going to put it right on my pad. If I miss this time, then I'm just screwed up, didn't I?
So, if you were roasting coffee, you could use this for that, too.
There you go. All right, what I like to do when I get it down, like I get it halfway like this, I meant to show you how much flavoring. The flavoring was barely like right there. I will shake this up to get it kind of mixed up right off the bat.
Munchkin, the scale that DeMillen's talking about, it's not real big. It's actually, and it's a really good scale.
Yeah, that's a good scale. The one that DeMillen's got's a really good scale. I ain't knocking it at all. Yeah, if y'all really want to get a nice one, that it's
right, Jazzy.
Proven. Get that one.
Actually, I think Julia Child would do a better job.
What?
I'm just saying.
Somebody blind? Is that it? Okay.
Well, Julia wouldn't be spilling ingredients all over the place.
I spilt a little VG. I didn't spill any of the flavoring because I was talking. I wasn't paying attention to where my hands
VG's
were.
an ingredient.
And I'm old, man. I get the right to spill stuff.
You don't have the right to tell me you're old.
I know, but I like using it as an excuse most of the time. Oh, see, every time I'm talking, that's what happens. There actually was an air bubble in the syringe that time. That's what got me.
Excuses.
If this was nicotine or something, you would not do this, guys. Don't do this if it was nicotine. Because there's still an air bubble in there. See the air bubble? I can't.
And if you were to be using nicotine, recommend you wear gloves.
Yes.
And I don't remember the type. Jamil will put that in there, but
That's the other reason I'm not using nicotine is because I didn't want to go find my gloves out in the garage.
and Munchkin said you're making a mess.
Yeah, it's so messy here. You know what? Do it on your show. All right, here we go.
Yeah, there it is. Nitrile gloves.
Yep, nitrile.
Jamil said BG likes to fight.
All right, there we go. That's done.
Well, Jamil, and keep in mind too that Scuba's got a hard time putting things in a hole.
Really? This is the little fill tube they give you, and then I got a nice top for it. And then you shake the bejesus out of it. First we go back to this screen. All right, there we go. Now I can move this all back over where I can see what the heck I'm doing. This was so far out of whack. I mean, like I said, I wasn't even ready when I got here. I just had to move everything and try and get it. This needs to be shaken up really good. But see, when you first make it, see how clear that is? Here's after it's steeped. There's the difference. And this is only steeped, what, 4 days now? 5 days? No, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days? Yep, so. But you can put this and check it on your finger, and it's actually really good, just like straight off the bat. If I didn't screw up, we'll see.
And Jamil said, get big mouth bottles next time.
Oh, that's delicious. This is the problem with the big mouth bottles. The last time I used a big mouth bottle that I bought from the store, they love popping the top. Okay, like this, you mean? These big Gorilla bottles? Depending on how it's made, when you start to squeeze this, boom, the whole thing will pop off, and you got instantly 120 mils all over your desk. I don't like that.
Well, if you got a big mouth bottle that you could use to mix your stuff in, and then you take it from the big mouth and put it into a smaller bottle.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh well, I got bottles like that, but this was spur of the moment. You know what? I'm gonna make some juice on. That tastes really good. That one, which one did I put a little extra on?
Well, if it didn't taste good, I wouldn't expect you to be making it.
That buttercream is really coming through on this right now. I like buttercream. Man, buttercream frosting or something like that. Woohoo! So we will...
I don't think that didn't look like a bottle he bought. That looked like a bottle he got for free.
Really? No, it's a bought bottle. This has a little gorilla on there too, or something. Yeah, it's a gorilla. It's got an actual picture.
I got a ton of those for free.
There's a gorilla on it. I don't know. That Munchkin bought it. Blame her. Hey, Al, you missed me.
So Munchkin, how's the underside of that bus looking?
I gotta throw under the bus. Y'all are giving me crap. Yeah, dire thing, exactly. I had some of those bad bottles, and they would just bloom. Right? You're all judgy as hell. They are. Damn.
No, we're just giving advice.
That was literally the only bottles they had left. All right? Now cut slack. So you can see the difference now. If you have juice that has no nicotine in there at all, it's probably going to look like this and stay like this. If you have juice with nicotine, especially the higher the milligram content, the darker the juice is going to get. Just saying.
But that's only if you have nicotine in there, right?
Yeah, everything that we got flavoring-wise came from Bull City. and actually the bottles came from Bull City too. So there you go. There you go. DeMillen's keeping them in line there. It's got to go to 100. It's down to 0.01. It even says on the scale, you know, blah, 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 blah. Well, most scales it should say. I do have one crappy scale that, yeah, the sweetness will make it yellow too. I got one crappy scale that you almost have to put a pound on there before it'll even recognize it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it was
That
sent
sounds
to
more
me
like a
for
cooking
free
scale.
to review, and I told him, I was like, you know, your scale might be fine, but for what I do, it's not good. And I never heard from him again.
It's Dave Foot. It's Bull City.
Yeah, Bull.
Not Bold City. Bull City.
Like grab him by the horns. Yeah, bull. And I'm going to actually take some of that juice and put it into the intake dual once I re-wick this thing, because it's going to need some re-wicking. The intake dual, I don't know what it is. It's got just a little bit, not enough. There you go, bullcityflavors.com. Boom. And since it's not in the description, then YouTube can't say nothing about it, right? Right. That's what I say. Oh my goodness. Oh, I found the top to my VG, but I couldn't find the bottle. Okay, that's all closed up now. Everything's good. I saved a little bit of room.
Jazzy said he's got a great scale from his heyday of illegal substances.
Oh, wow. There you go. Well, yeah, you got to have a good scale for that, don't you? They're great on shipping. Yeah, this and Moose, I mean, I don't, and I've told y'all this before, I don't even like blueberry as far as the e-juice goes, but this blueberry is really good, as well as the original, the glass blueberry buttercream cake, which is, that's good stuff, man. And I really don't, almost every blueberry juice I've ever tried, I'm like, I just didn't like it, but that one's really good. Next on my list, I'll probably be making some type of really good cinnamon bun or cinnamon roll type vape, which I think there's a million of those recipes out there. The hard part is going to be finding one that's a little bit different. I want one that's cinnamon, but almost has that cake battery.
The one I love is beer number 52 or whatever that is.
32? Yeah.
That is a really good one.
This one is really good. So if it's similar to that, and then maybe just take the gooiness.
If you could find that one and then cut back on the sweetener so it doesn't kill your coil so fast.
Right. But see, that's what makes it so good is the sweetener. Having that sweet taste that you taste that after the vape, which makes you go, damn, that's good. So.
Yeah, but.
All right, we're gonna take apart the intake dual. See, it literally, I think it just dripped a drop of juice on me, and it's not supposed to do that. But let me get my stand out, and let's see how bad the coils are. I don't even know. I just literally put
And Tamillion just popped in a discount code for Bull City.
Oh, y'all might want to see what I'm doing, huh? Whoa, that's awful close.
Might be nice.
Oh no, don't look at that name. All right, anyways. Wow. So this is running that juice through there, but
have you even used that?
Yes, I have. But
that
honestly,
does not look like something you've used.
Why is it flooding? There is nothing wrong with that unless I've knocked off an O-ring somewhere, which is very possible. I'm gonna get my goggles. That should not be leaking. Oh, my goggles are upstairs.
Munchkin, goggles.
Hold on. No, I'll go get them. She's already done that.
All right, hurry back. Wait, if you need scales, yeah, wait.
All right, let me look at this a little closer here. Is that missing the O-ring there? See, I have nothing to compare it against. I don't think that this actually has an O-ring on the outer edge. I could be wrong. I don't want to poke a hole in it though. So what I'm going to try to do is poke at it. Yeah, that's an O-ring right there. Okay, it's there. I was wondering, it didn't look like it was there. But there is no reason that that should be flooding. That looks like a fine build to me, and it's obviously you can see that.
It honestly, it looks like you just built it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did. I built it like a couple days ago, and it was leaking. It was like flooding on me, and I'm like, why is it flooding? There's nothing missing. So we're just going to take this. What is on my finger?
JR thinks the wicking might be a little bit thin.
A little thin? I mean, look at that. That's caked in there. I don't see how any juice could get past any of that. I'm going to touch one spot that might be a little off.
How did you get juice all over your desk?
Oh, because I laid the tank on its side like a dummy. Stand by.
Victory, Mr. Messi. Munchkin, I don't know how you deal with it. You must walk around behind him with a towel or something.
No, it's crumbs that I get on everything. Yeah, see, this still had juice. I'm actually going to pour the juice out that was in there anyway, so it doesn't matter because I want to use the other juice. I just cleaned this mat not too long ago, too.
And Pat wants to know what size legs are the coils in that intake.
I think I cut them at 4.5 on the Simon coily tool. I think. I don't remember for sure.
How did you get barbecue sauce on your shoulder?
What are you talking about? Where do you get your nick? Ooh, the nick I have, Dave, is Carolina extract.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, that came from Jazzy because he couldn't take it.
And Dave Foote, I'm sure DeMillan would be happy to post a link on how to get to Carolina extract. DeMillan? What? Not the sauce, the actual barbecue? How did he get meat on his shoulder? Where'd he go? Seriously, dude, how do you get meat on your shoulder? It's supposed to go in your mouth.
What happened was she was trying to dig at some barbecue with her fork and flinged it in the air and it landed on my shoulder. That's what happened.
So now you're throwing Munchkin under the bus again.
Well, she's saying that I put barbecue on my shoulder. Jeez.
Yeah, right, Munchkin. He's saving it for later.
Don't you lie on me. What are you talking about? I'm all legit, man.
Damn. Poor Munchkin. I mean, she keeps getting thrown underneath the bus.
All right, so we're going to take this brand new juice, obviously, because this is the one that's steep. So I'm going to take the nice clear one, and that's what we're going to be vaping on here.
That is 0 milligram.
It is 0 milligram. It is 0 milligram. And I want to see what it tastes like, 0 milligram, straight up like that, you know. I'm actually going to put a couple of drops down the tube.
You already got enough juice, dude. You already had enough juice.
I want it to be fresh on top of there, the new stuff. That's all.
Jazzy, he's well on his way.
Hey, look, the SX Mini, the Q Mini is still in great shape. Besides what little bit of stuff I'm getting on there right now. All right.
Okay, great. Mr. Messy.
I am Mr. Messy. I'll give you that. I'm messy to a fault.
Thanks, DeMillan. Dave Foot, DeMillan just got the link in there for Carolina Extract.
Yeah, that nicotine is definitely more expensive than you could get from Nicotine
But
River.
it's really good nicotine.
It is. I mean, you can tell the difference when you're using Carolina Extract. To be honest with you,
I've
it's
got
like
Carolina
double the
Extract,
price.
which I have not taken good care of, and I still do not have a pepper flavor from it.
Yeah, you're not going to get the pepper flavor ever, but I think it has a little bit more of a throat kick to it, so you get more out of your nic than what you would with some of the other stuff, especially the 100 milligram, which is really strong, and you need to be careful when you're mixing it. But you don't
Move
have
your
to use
mouse.
as much nicotine. I'm just moving my mouse actually, so hopefully that's out of the way. So here we go. We're gonna vape this now.
Jazzy wants to know if you have an AARP discount code.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to taste some of it again.
Jazzy, he'll have his walker soon.
I just got napkin on my lips.
Napkin.
Yeah, because it just, the napkin fell apart from all the stuff I've been wiping on there. Yeah, if you use 48% nic and you're doing 6, then obviously you don't. The big difference between using a higher milligram nic and a lower milligram nic is you use less nicotine, not milligram wise, but milliliter wise, to make the same.
DeMillan, did they lower the price on that? Because I thought I paid more for that. So 120 100 milligram for $23. I could have sworn I paid more than that.
But did you get 100? Now it's 120 mil, not 500 mil or a gallon.
I got that bottle that's about that yay tall, brown bottle.
The one I got like that, I think it's 500 milliliter.
Oh, let me take a look.
It's not in here, but yeah, there you go. You use less, and it costs you less in the end, but just a little more dangerous as far as that goes. But yeah.
Mine's 120.
Oh, you got 120, and you paid more than $23?
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't, but I thought I did.
Yeah, I know the one that I got is not cheap. It's a bigger bottle, but yeah, you don't have to use a lot.
So you should make more of that at a time.
This still
You should make like
tastes.
500 mils at a time.
I'm telling you, this is flooding, man. And it shouldn't be. That's plenty of cotton in there.
That's design problem.
It could be a design problem. Let's blame Mike Vapes.
Oh, DeMille, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was the shipping that was getting me.
I'm gonna give it a second and see if it clears up, because it did have a good bit of juice on the wicking, and then I added a little bit more on top of it. But
Munchkin, go to Amazon and get like they sell bottles that are like 250 mil, and they're squeeze bottles.
oh, really? You can? Would it? Oh, wow! It be okay, or would it be okay to import that nic into Ireland? I don't know if they can ship nic. Can they ship nic overseas like that? I know they can in pre-mixed bottles, but I don't know if they can send pure nic over there. I mean, all they would consider it as a poison, but like they don't send poisons across seas anyways.
They would probably say on the website. So you probably have to check.
This better clear up, or I'm gonna have to take this whole tank apart again. Or I'll just do the Kelpie. I don't care. I mean, the Kelpie has been vaping
You
great.
just put a bunch of juice right down the middle, and it was already juiced up. So
Yeah, but it only takes 3 or 4 vapes to make that go away, and it's still very liquidy for a top airflow. This is top airflow.
Is it leaking out the airflow at all?
That's impossible. I mean, it's unless I
It's
turn
not
the tank.
impossible.
Well, I'm gonna turn it upside down. It's top air. The airflow is way up here. The juice is down here. So you tell me how it's gonna leak out of the top, unless I turn it upside down.
We'll turn it upside down. Let's see.
Then it will. Wait, it's getting better slowly. Hopefully, we'll see. I really don't know. Besides jamming wick in there, and I don't want to get. If you put too much wick, then you end up with a freaking nice dry hit, and you don't want that.
Even Alien said upend it with a napkin to clear it.
Yeah, I've done that before. It works great on the bottom flow ones, but not the top flow. I don't think it's gonna. It's like it starts to vape good, and then you can almost feel it starting to flood out again. And I don't get it because it's never
Just
done
turn
this
your
before.
turn your wattage up.
It did. It's at 75, dude. That's plenty for these coils. Yeah, that's
Turn it up
plenty.
to 100. You'll be fine.
No, it'll burn it.
It won't flood.
I think what's happening, it will flood when the screw comes undone. Which screw? You talking about the 510 screw, J. Jerry? This is what happened, right? It was vaping fine. I took it out, took it apart, and cleaned everything, put it back together, and now it's doing this. And I'm thinking that I dropped an O-ring, but honestly, I didn't see anything in the sink, so I don't know.
Jerry said it's a screw on the deck.
Oh. I'm going to take another look at this deck. Hopefully
Wait,
we're not spilling
when you
juice.
cleaned it, how'd you clean it? Did you just put it under running water, or did you use a sonic cleaner?
No, I don't have a sonic cleaner, so yep, running water.
Sonic
That
cleaner, I
looks
can see it backing screws out, but running water, probably not.
So, I mean, I can... See, the O-ring
Tom
is
Long
right
said-
here. This black ring, right? That's black. It's kind of flat, but that's it.
Is there any cracks or anything in it?
No. You can see it pretty close up now. There's no crack in that O-ring.
Is there only that one O-ring?
No, there should be another one at the top, but if I take that off, I'm going to pour juice all over the place. Is O-ring in place on the top cap? Yeah, it is. I checked that already, Evan Aliens. Well, you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to fluff up the cotton a little bit, and hopefully that fixes it, but I don't think that's going to help.
Jamila, maybe that's what it was. The shipping. $15 shipping on $23 for a bottle. It's a lot.
Yeah. What are they trying to cover their tails? Because it's Nick?
But they are quick though.
Yeah.
Last time I ordered from them, I had it pretty dang quick. I've actually got a ton of it sitting in the fridge.
Okay, that's as fluffy as I can get this. Hopefully that'll make it not leak anymore. Or flood, I should say.
And Matthew MC said that O-ring won't make the deck flood, and Jay Jerry said tighten the screws.
Well, I would tighten the screws, but they're freaking hex, and I don't know if I have that screwdriver handy. As far as O-rings missing, making the deck flood, it'll flood the crap out of it. It's like taking a gallon milk jug, putting a hole in the bottom, then putting a hole in the top, and then it'll just pour out, which is pretty much what's happening right now. If the O-ring has anything to do with the juice, which all these do because they're right at the tank. All right, we'll try it
Yeah,
again.
if I remember right, it does. It comes in a vacuum sealed package.
Yeah. They're really professional about how they send out their nick.
DeMillan said just re-wick it.
DeMillan, honestly, if I thought that was a problem, I'd be doing it right now.
That's the first thing I would try is re-wick it.
If it doesn't work this time, I'll tear it apart. I'll just tear the whole thing apart and redo it.
So tonight's show is all in how to stop the intake dual from flooding.
Put the deck on a mod and run the coils a few times to use up the juice, and then put it back together. Yeah, I don't know, Evan. We're gonna. Woo! If it was flooded out really bad, I wouldn't get that much vapor. So it's not. It's just verging. Check the
That
seal
to
under
me
the
sounds
top.
like it has something to do with the wick.
All right, let me show everybody that the seal under the top is there. Hold on. See that big old seal right there? Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, no, you're covered. You got it.
God damn it.
Yeah. So
I'm
now
betting
just let
you've
more air
got
in there.
just a hair too little wicking in there that's causing it to flood.
This is not going
You just got a mouthful of juice, huh?
Yeah, because I opened the top, which, that'll do it. This is almost getting on my nerves now. This is too much. I can't
All
be
right.
drinking juice.
Re-wick it.
Fine, let's do it. Yeah, I can't stand that. All right. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty now and find out what's causing this.
And with the cocoa. So I know DeMillan was talking. She was having problems with one of her pods flooding out.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into that same problem. So I've had about half the pods have not worked for one reason or another. One of them was flooding badly. It was actually leaking.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that inside of that pod, there is, at the very top on the inside, there is a rubber seal. And so when you put the black top onto it and push it down, there's little pegs in there to block the holes. It wasn't blocking them, which is causing it to leak and flood.
Wow.
So, yeah, so that it's a manufacturing issue. What that is. I've had it happen on 2 of them now.
Yeah, that cotton was in there really good. So it's not like I underwicked it. Let's flame it up, and then I'm going to, we're going to make sure that both of these coils are
You may want to
firing
go. You may want to switch over to build cam.
Oh, sorry, guys. I thought I was.
And even Alien said, try it in.
Ooh, the
trilogy
trilogy
or the
would be
fatality?
freaking awesome. Ow, ow.
Yeah.
It just popped on me.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, both the coils are firing correctly, actually.
Oh, those coils look good.
What is smoking, though?
RS has got a good one. Use the rose; it won't flood.
Yeah, the rose won't flood. There you go. Man, that blueberry stuff is flammable, I think. Why is it smoking so much? Look at this. And that's not juice smoke. That's like smoke. It smells bad.
Well, while you're there, can you check those screws? Just make sure.
Yeah, I'm going to
everything's all
check them right now if I got the right screwdriver, which I might. It's not these two. I don't know where my Weehaw set is. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that one's tight. That one's tight. That one's pretty tight. Yeah, they're all good. I mean, if the screws were loose,
Ooh.
it would.
DeMillan,
What?
DeMillan said Geek Babe's got a rebuild kit for the Coco.
For the cocoa, yeah, they do. Yeah.
Ooh, that'll be handy.
Okay, now it's not smoking. Maybe I got rid of whatever was on there from firing it. I'm going to wash this off again so I can look at it really close to see if anything else might be causing the problem. Because I really don't know at this point. It's like, Do what you want to do.
Where are you going?
I'm washing it out. Oh, very hot right now too.
Jeez. DeMillan, have you tried the rebuild kit? I'm kind of curious about it. Because Vapor DNA's got a pod system that I really like, but they're out of coils, and they're the only ones that have the coils for it. So I actually ended up buying 2 more Cocos. Even Aliens, the truck driving, it's going really good. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I love doing the job. I just wish I paid more. If you're referring to the racing that I'm doing, it's coming along okay. I'm not crashing every lap.
Yeah,
So,
everybody's like, "Where's Speed's new computer?" I know they're wondering why don't you have your new computer yet, man? Come on with it.
I get my new computer on Monday, so I'll be setting up the new computer when it gets here. I have three new monitors on the way.
Oh wow! Oh, you're gonna really deck it out, aren't you?
I've got 10 grand.
Dadgum. Well, you know, if you're gonna do it, go big, right?
Why not? Doesn't know how much I spent. Between the monitors, the computer, and then I just upgraded my wheel and pedals. I've got 10 grand into the system now.
Somebody send Venus a message and say, "Hey."
No. She doesn't need to know.
No, I wouldn't do that.
But and all the upgrades that I'm doing, it's not going to make me any faster. It's just going to make it easier to play. And I'm not competitive yet. So a lot of the tracks and stuff, I'm about 5-6 seconds off race pace yet. So I'm still in a lot of I'm doing a lot of practicing right now, spending hours.
Oh.
Laps.
Did anybody besides me watch the new thing on the Xbox? They're showing to be honest, they were supposedly show you gameplay from the Xbox Series X. They just did this yesterday. I'll be honest with you guys, I watched the entire live show. You know how games have cinematics while you're playing the games?
Yeah.
That's what they showed, the cinematics. That is not freaking gameplay, okay? That's a cinematic. No. And that's not what the real game is like. I'd say about 80 to 90% of the show was cinematics. I was like, really? Now, I know the Xbox is supposed to be just bad to the bone and all this stuff, but it's like, I want to see real gameplay, which I know they got to do. It's going to happen in July because that's when Microsoft Studios are going to show their games off, which includes Halo Infinite and all that type of stuff. But
Jazzy, if you're thinking I'm driving a Honda, no, I'm driving in the racing. I'm driving a Mercedes AMG GT3, a Skip Barber, a Porsche 911 RSR, and a Daytona prototype Corvette.
Prototype. Whoa. All right. If this one leaks, I give up. I'm going to switch over to the Trilogy.
And even Aliens, the computer I bought, it's coming with a new keyboard and mouse that are set up for gaming. I don't know how good they're going to be. Then again, with what I'm doing, honestly, keyboard and mouse doesn't really matter. It all comes down to the pedals and steering wheel.
I think Munchkin has an intake dual. If she does, what I'll do is I'll end up taking hers apart to see if I'm missing an O-ring that I don't know was supposed to be there, just because it's never fell out before. So these are really sharp for tweezers. These are freaking deadly.
Jazzy,
sharp.
I've got 6,500 in the computer, another 1,800 in monitors, and then another $3,000 in the steering wheel and pedals. And I haven't received any of that stuff yet. Right now I'm racing on my laptop and a Logitech G920.
Oh, there's an intake dual. Look at there. we're gonna check and see if she has the same seals that I got. See what the heck's going on. I mainly want to see the bottom there to see if something fell off before I put it back together. Obviously, I'm just gonna stick the wick in and then go from there.
Yeah, Jazzy, I haven't got into the full rig yet. It'll be well, actually probably when I go that route, I'll tack on another probably between $2 and $3 grand to get everything all set up.
Speed is going all out for speed. Yeah.
Hey, you know, I'm kind of diving into this like I did with vaping, so.
I'm scared of that because I got away from the whole video game thing till Munchkin got me playing its Fallout. Then I got hooked on it, and
well, what's amazing is the feel of the racing. It is very realistic.
That's cool.
It really is.
Okay, that's about it. That's all puffed up as much as it can be poofed. We obviously have to put some juice on it to get started with, but I'm going to try not to flood it this time. Wait, you know what? Before I put the juice, let's see what hers looks like. I'm scared to look at her coils, honestly. She hasn't used this one in a while, guys, so this is the rainbow one.
Jazzy, I wish I was good enough to get sponsored, but I'm way off the mark for that.
Sorry?
But at least I'm not getting run over by my own car.
Just saying. Okay, her O-ring has stuck to the tank.
Oh my God.
There's her
That's
O-ring.
what I would expect yours to look like.
Well, like I said, she hasn't used this. That's Scuba's intake. Well, like I got the rainbow intake.
What?
Yeah, right, J. Jerry? It's a campfire. That
Look,
looks like something Scuba would be vaping on, not
no,
Munchkin.
I just took this off of this pink mod. Really?
Hey.
Not me.
Look,
You could be using a pink mod.
now that it's not so swollen. The only
Pretty
thing
good.
I messed up was the little line.
Yeah, little right there. Wow, you can see that? I was hoping you was like, no, she don't see that. I mean, the only thing you could do is fill that in or make like a little, like a bubble thing. I swapped the decks again. I didn't swap. No, it's right here. I swapped the decks. Look, this is rainbow on the bottom too. Y'all are so funny. Yeah, Munchkin is known for burning the hell out of her coils. I don't even know how she does it.
Munchkin, he's been using your stuff. I'm just saying.
Oh, she's been vaping. Remember, she's been vaping the Kelpie RDA. I haven't seen it.
And what are you building on there?
I'm not building nothing. I'm just getting these nasty cotton and this nasty cotton.
Okay, so what are you working on? Intake dual?
Yeah, intake dual.
And she's using the Kelpie?
Yes.
Enough said.
Right? Well, the Kelpie, she's squonking with it, so, you know.
Right. So, that means that.
All right, I'm just going to leave it like this for now. I'm not. But yeah, her seal that I thought mine was missing is actually stuck on her tank. Mine's still down inside this groove right here, so I'm okay. All right. Yeah, that was gross. Oh, no, this is mine. So, yeah, this is make it better. I could make it better. It would take a little while.
Right, RS?
If we have enough time.
Munchkin's underneath that bus scrubbing away.
I will try to make it better. She's not going to vape it, though. I mean, why build it if she's not going to vape it? She's going to use that freaking Kelpie, and that's what she's going to use. Trust me. It was tasting burnt, too, and I had to go in there. What it was is the same. We've used the same coils in that thing for a long time now, and just changed the wick.
I haven't looked. Is the Kelpie, is that for sale in the U.S.?
Not yet. I just asked Vic last week, and he's like, no, he still hasn't heard any word on it yet, so I don't know when it's actually coming to the U.S., unfortunately.
I'm going to have to send Vic a message and some money.
I don't know how many he has. He says he don't sell his stuff, so, I mean, he even said that in one of his videos.
No, he doesn't. But if he's got access, he might be able to pick one up for him.
There you go.
That way I can get him to sign it and stuff too.
All right. Let's hope that this does not leak this time. That would be awesome.
Munchkin said that she's pretty sure there's batteries in the hex.
Okay.
And Jerry, yeah, they did. China was basically shut down for about almost 3 months.
Yep, there's batteries in there.
Longer than that because you throw in the Japanese,
Oh
the
my
Chinese New Year.
I almost have fingernails for the first time. Y'all know I never have nails, and you can actually see the white on my nails because I haven't been biting them, so I can't stand to have nails, but I'm trying to let it go for now, so.
Cut them, don't bite them.
Yeah. Even with clippers, I can't.
I know, Munchkin. Shh. Before you know it, he's going to be putting nail polish on.
Now, they'll never be Vicks nails or anything, but I don't want my hands to look like that anyway. I like my manly hands.
If your nails are a little bit long though, it does help in getting some of that stuff, like on pots and stuff, the little rubber seals.
Well, the reason I just noticed is because this thing is hard to get open unless you got nails, and I was able to pull this open. I was like, oh, well, that's different. I wish Vic would cut his nails. I know, right, Jazzy? He could hurt somebody with them things. They're like weapons.
Yeah, but he said he does not like really short nails.
Ah, okay. See, and I don't like really long nails, especially my toenails. If my toenails scrub my socks when I put them on, ooh, I just cringe at the thought of it. Can't think about that.
Jerry, you're right. Nails are like tools.
Yep. I got enough tools. All right, here we go. Wow, the airflow must be off. That's a good sign because I just pulled on this, straight air, no liquid. Give it time.
That tells me that your cotton needs to be replaced.
Well, it was brand new, remember? I just built it the day before. I built it Tuesday. And then by Wednesday, I was like, what the hell? It was already leaking.
You built it wrong.
Yeah, I built it wrong. There you go. It's close. It's on the verge, but I put a lot of juice in there, so we got to give this one time. I'm going to need another drink, and I'm out. I could use what little's in this bottle. That's not much, right? It's not much.
Belle, get away from my carpet.
It's like a half a drink. If that.
I put it all in there. We'll have to see how strong it is. If I need more, I'll add to it, but I need it.
Do you have another bottle?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I was thinking something very similar, so yeah.
Yes, bring down some more and another Coke, please. Thank you. I think this is going to work. This is actually not bad, even with no nic. No nicotine, YouTube. No nicotine. This is just straight up flavorings. Hello, Bella.
Yeah.
What do you need?
And what everybody's not going to see is in about an hour, you're going to be real bitchy.
I have backup to keep the bitchy. I might need you to do me a favor while you're down here. She ain't gonna like that one.
Munchkin, yeah, he's gonna need it. Bring a towel with you.
This is getting better and better. Let me turn the airflow down just a little bit. I got the fan on and I'm still getting fogged out. That's a lot.
Hold on a second, I'm coming.
Thank you. Yes, I'm going to add more. With numbers low as you, I wouldn't worry about them.
Oh, bird.
Damn, Jazzy, that was cold.
Dave wants to know if that's the mix you just made.
Yes, that is the mix I just made, Dave. Yes. So you can tell that this one I did what Max VG I clicked on, so This is max VG. I think that made it like 83% VG. Well, technically, what it'd be 81% or something like that, because it was 9% flavoring or 9 point something or 8 point something flavoring. Remember?
8.7, I think.
So the rest of that is VG, pretty much. Yeah, this is not flooding nowhere. Like, it's still got a slight pop to it, but I think that'll go away once this starts to fluff up a little bit. You know, once the flavoring's been in it for a minute.
Yeah, you need to re-wick the other one.
I want to try this juice in the trilogy. I am really excited to see what it takes, because you know the trilogy just throws out nothing but flavor. So we have 30 minutes. We're gonna get Vic on the show to build the trilogy. No, I'm just kidding. We might be going into overtime. Vic actually can build a lot better than he used to, so I can't give him no shit there.
I thought you were going to say he can build a lot better than you.
He, you know, I don't know. Vic's pretty good now. All right, I'm gonna.
So Even Aliens wants to know, how close is that recipe to last?
It's very close. I mean, very close. I'd say it's 90%. It's close enough that you would rather make this than go buy the original, which cost a lot more money. A lot more money. Okay, here's some coils that I haven't used in a while, which they're still not as bad as Munchkins. Still not as bad.
Build game.
Yeah, I did the build cam. It's just lagged. I'm gonna pop this cotton out of here. Obviously, I'm gonna have to wash this tank out because this had some other kind of juice in there. But I'll keep the same coils just to and keep the time down.
Sorry, thing. I may have to go that route. I don't know. To be quite honest, I've been vaping mostly 99% pod recently.
99% pod.
Yeah. It's what I take in the truck with me. So when I get home, I just keep using the same thing.
Oh, okay. I can't fault you there. I mean, if I could use just pods, I would do that. Most of the time, I can use the pods a good bit, but... Is this a new coil? No, it's not. Let's just get this party started.
Clean that up a little bit.
Oh, I'm definitely going to clean it up. That's why I'm firing it now to get some of
Is
the...
the battery okay in that?
Yes. See that? That one bar, that means it's like 90% still. And the batteries have been in here for a while. I haven't used it.
Oh, man. Neighbor's got the barbecue going. That smells so good.
I'm
barbecuing tomorrow.
Yell over, hey man, I want some barbecue. Okay, that should get that cleaned off. Now let me go clean out the tank and everything. I'll be right back here. Watch speed.
He does this to me every time, and I have nothing to talk about.
You got plenty to talk about. Like, why your computer's taking so long to get here?
Well, now that is a good story. So for those of you that know, I talked a little bit about what is going to get put into the computer. So you guys know that I bought the computer, and I was going to put in a 2080 Ti video card. So after they had it for a few days, I called them up and I was thinking about what I was going to end up doing, and I figured I might need a second video card, so I had them put in another one, an overclock kit. So that added another week to the build time. I've been plentiful. I don't know what you're talking about, Bird. And then, so anyways, once they had it all assembled, they put it through testing. and when it went through testing, they found some bad memory. So they had to replace the memory and then put it back through testing and everything. So it just shipped Wednesday.
Oh, it already shipped.
Yeah, no, it's already shipped.
Oh, cool.
It shipped on Wednesday, and it's coming UPS ground. And
Now-
I thought for sure it'd be here like towards the end of next week.
This is my question. Is it pre-installed? Like everything's already in there? Does it already have windows on there? Et cetera, et cetera.
It'll have Windows and not much else. That's really
Just Windows
all I
10
asked
Pro?
them for.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's Windows Home. I'm not going to go the Pro route. I don't need it. So I'm getting Home.
Wow, mine came with Pro. Okay, that's cool.
You don't need it.
I know you don't need it, but
Okay, so even aliens, the COVID virus, yeah, it's affecting us here in the States.
oh yeah, big time. Trump's about to let us all go free and start the whole damn process all over again.
Well, it's not. It's up to the governors. And to be quite honest, I mean, around here, we're supposed to still be in lockdown, but you go out and about, and you don't know that we're in lockdown. I mean, there's people walking around and driving everywhere. They're hanging out in large groups. They're having COVID parties. I don't know if you've
COVID
heard that one or
parties?
not. Yeah, COVID parties, and they're trying to get the COVID virus.
What?
Yeah, they're trying to get it so they can get over it and build antibodies. And it's like, really? You know, how stupid.
Oh, I
can
thought
you
they were
get?
trying to catch the virus so they could stay home and collect unemployment or something like that.
Maybe that's it. Because I was just guessing as to why. But yeah,
That's what I think they're doing. They're trying to stay home because they probably get paid more money staying at home than they do at their own job, which is that's sad to know that American people get paid more to stay at home than to actually go and work.
yeah. And for those of you who aren't in the U.S., for us here, if we get unemployed by being laid off or something along those lines, we can collect unemployment. And unemployment is typically about 60% of what you normally get as your income. Well, the federal government came back and said, if you're unemployed because of the virus, we'll give you an additional $600, up to an additional $600 a week. So we now have people making more money on unemployment than they were making at their job. So they don't want to come off of unemployment.
Do we have
And that's totally stupid.
Do I have a second wave of what, Evan? You mean of
Yeah.
the COVID? No, I don't know.
No, even aliens. Yes, I do believe we're going to have one, but
Are we
it's
gonna
not
have
going to.
one? Okay.
It's not going to hit. I think it's going to hit the world when fall comes around. From what I've heard, the virus does not like anything dry, does not like heat. So summertime in the U.S. probably not going to see a large spike. But this fall, as everything's relaxed, I think it's going to come back around and hit us again. And Yardbird, as far as work goes, yeah, I'm feeling the effects of it. So with everybody not buying things right now, there's not as much, we're not getting as much shipments in from China. So shipping's slowed way down. And, I'm only working about 4 days a week. But when I work, we have a lot of work. When there's nothing there, there's just, it's like today, I was actually home all day. So no work because
I'm sorry y'all can't see. I'm trying to make sure that my cotton is not touching that inner wall so that it doesn't drip down into the tank there.
You're not exactly centered on the camera there. There you go.
It is now. That's what I'm saying. I've just fixed it.
And Munchkin, you're right. It's if people are home, your food and utilities and all that's going to go up. And kids aren't in school. It is really kind of a tough time because you're stuck at home. For those people that are staying home,
Right.
which are less and less every day. but you've got to take time to make sure your kids, if you've got kids, their education is still progressing. So you've got to make sure that's happening. You've got increased utilities, especially this time of year where it can be really cold or really hot.
This one I'm
Yeah,
going to use
you get more
the
cooking.
we're just going to call it the darker version of the blueberry.
Oh, the pre-made version.
Yeah, that's it. This is a lot of wick, so this is going to soak up a lot of juice.
Munchkin, I'm glad that your work is not slowed down. Yardbird, nationally for trucking, there are less loads being done, and the loads that are out, those loads just don't pay as much as they used to. It's the pay for the mileage pay for each load. It's basically been cut in half, if and in a lot of cases even less than that. Jazzy, my electric bill is $150.
See, I don't get it. When I came here, Munchkin's electric bill, because I paid the electric bill at my other house, way cheaper than I pay. I mean, most of my electric bills, especially in the summer, close to $400 a month. I don't know how the hell her power bill is that low, because there's stuff that runs here all the time, 24/7, and it still stays pretty decent. Man, this thing is going to throw out a ton of vapor. Holy moly.
The area that I live in, our cost of living is pretty high. I would imagine DeMillan, she probably pays a lot for
Yeah, I
electric
wouldn't
as
doubt
well.
the milling. Yeah.
Yeah, it all comes down to the area you live in. Of course, our power wouldn't cost so much if we didn't ship our power to other
I'm
places.
so excited to vape the Trilogy again. I actually have been wanting to break this thing back out because I really like the flavor this thing puts off. Really do. You look at that. You can see the coils in there. Look at that. See the coils? Right straight down through.
I don't think Steve
Dire thing. A lot of companies are expecting the same type of thing. A lot of them are struggling to stay in business, and this is going to be something that we're not. This is going to be going on. Everybody can be back to work and everything, and we're going to be dealing with this now financially for months to come.
Right.
And I'm guessing that as a nation, we're going to be struggling for the next year because of this.
I'm really worried about how the economy is going to be affected. I mean, it's already affected, but how's it going to snap back? How's the holiday season going to go? What about all the kids this Christmas, man?
Well, it all depends on whether or not the virus comes back, and if it does, and I think it will, how hard is it going to hit us, and how prepared are we going to be?
I think Santa is going to be stuck with the COVID virus in the North Pole and can't get out.
Well, see, that's just it. If this comes back and hits us hard in the fall, and they do the same thing that we're going through now, where everybody's in lockdown again,
Right.
Christmas is going to be pretty sparse.
Okay, here we go.
Jazzy, you are correct, because even back in the Great Depression,
Woo!
we're talking, we're there.
I'm not ready for that much vapor yet, man. That's a lot. Let me try and hit this a little slower.
Munchkin, if the economy keeps going, you're going to get hit too. I hope we don't, but.
Damn, that's strong, man. I just can't do it yet. I really want to be able to vape stuff like this. Turn my airflow down just a little bit. Let me make sure this is dry in case I got leaks going on.
The other thing, you've got me picturing a Santa Christmas special where all the elves are like welded into their rooms, to make sure that they stay put.
This is close, but I still can't say it's an exact match to the glass blueberry cake. It's close though. The glass to me seems like I don't know what it is. This one has a sharper. Maybe it's that lemon that's bumping it up and it's kicking me in the back of the throat because I think I could take out the lemon, maybe even the super sweet. The lemon's supposed to be what bumps up the blueberry, like gives you a more blueberry taste, but I think it's actually damaging it. Wondering if I go down with the lemon and bring up the blueberry a little bit, but the guy said, hey, you know, don't mess with the blueberry. That's all you need, but I don't know.
Yeah, don't mess with the blueberry. If you're gonna mess with anything, I would reduce the amount of lemon and maybe bump up your buttercream.
That lemon is very low though. What, 0.12? That's low.
It doesn't take much. DeMillan, you're bringing up another great thing too. It's our whole supply chain right now. It's in a mess because we've got farmers and ranchers who are making all kinds of produce. They're making, you know, we've got all kinds of meat and everything, but we don't have a way of processing it. You know, the shipping and everything is there, but it's the processing. And those plants keep getting shut down because some of the workers get the virus and they have to shut the plant down for weeks while they clean it.
Yeah, somebody stopped Munchkin in a grocery store. You need to buy all the meat you can right now because you're not going to be able to buy any pretty soon.
Well, a lot of places actually have limits on how much you can take. There's some stores that allow you to, you can have one package of beef, one package of chicken, and one package of pork. That's it.
Wow.
Steve, ours is 222. 2 packages of meat.
Oh, ours is 2, 2, and 2. Katie knows, apparently. I haven't been to the store.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you.
Well, I just went to the butcher and I asked them, I was like, so do you have everything? And they were like, yeah, we do, but, you know, we've got limitations. So
Lemon's 0.24. Let's see. Juicy lemon. I see 0.12 on the lemon. Yeah, it says juicy lemon 0.12. I don't know where the 0.24 came from.
Jazzy, around here, we've had problems with bleach.
Are you looking at the same recipe I am, Dave? Now, maybe, soon there will be none. Watch and see. Yeah.
Yardbird, I'm hearing that there's a lot of places where farmers and ranchers are literally putting the word out saying, hey, if you want this stuff, come get it. Ranchers are saying, you know, I was talking to a friend today, and he's in Arizona, and he said that there's ranchers there with pigs, and they're like, if you want a whole pig, let me know, it's free. Come get it.
Wow.
You've got to butcher it.
Yeah.
But they've got, you know, they'll give you the pig.
There you go.
And it's really bad too, because I mean, like around here, and I would imagine it's the case in other places in the country, food banks are screaming for food, and it's, you know, you can't get them the processed food, like, you know, the butchered meat and everything.
Munchkin is 100% correct. She would end up with a pet pig. She would go get the pig, but it would become a pet pig. She would be like, I can't do it. I'm like, yeah, but we need bacon. No, I can't do it. And I know that's what she would do too. He's so cute.
Oh,
yeah,
big car. Oh, I wish I was there. That would have been awesome. 650 gallons of beer for free.
Wow.
Munchkin, there's a lot of them. In Idaho, potatoes. They were begging people to come get their potatoes. They were actually looking for trucks to come pick up potatoes and take them to food banks.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, Wally World, I don't think it's pot-bellied pigs. I think it's, you know, the full, you know, the big ones, you know, a couple 100 pounds,
Okay.
which I could just see a couple 100-pound pig walking around Munchkin's house.
It's not leaking, but man, this is hard to vape. This is really strong.
Munchkin, if you want to drive to Idaho, I don't think that'd be a problem getting potatoes.
I'm definitely getting a sweet flavor, a little bit of the buttercream, a little bit of blueberry, but it's not got that kick of blueberry that I'm looking for. And I don't want to turn up the lemon anymore. That would be crazy.
Maybe just a touch more blueberry then. I'd be careful with that blueberry.
This is the thing, though. The recipe is close enough that it could be altered a little bit and be probably spot on. I might do something like that. I'll have to play around and try to mix up different variations of it. Let it steep. Yeah, that's another good
let
one.
it steep.
Well, the one that I put in, the trilogy, is steeped. I mean, you can see this is the new one, and this is the one that I just put in the trilogy. Now, it's only steeped for, 4 or 5 days. It may get better and better. But, like I said, on the finger, it tastes like spot on to the real thing. So, I don't know what's making the real one different. Yeah,
Well,
that's...
maybe it has something to do with the extra ingredient.
Yeah, what extra ingredient is that?
The extra ingredient that we're not talking about.
I think since the comedy's so bad right now, I think Glass should just give us the recipes and let us make it ourselves. We're stuck at home anyway. I want the exact recipe y'all use. I'm like, yeah, well, we have to go to Kiwajamba Island to get this special flour. That's what we put in there.
Yeah, Munchkin's got it. That Carolina ingredient.
Oh, yeah, well, no, because this one has the Carolina ingredient. The other one don't. The new one, which is what I put in.
Yeah, but you said the new one tastes spot on. The old one is what? Or is
No, they're both the new one. The new one is smoother to vape, but it's nic free. So, and it's also on the intake. The trilogy obviously has a lot more vapor production, a lot more airflow. So y'all know I cough every time I try to take a big vape off something. Now, if I could vape the way I'm supposed to, it'd probably be fine.
Yeah, entire thing. This is a problem though because we're not getting the product to the stores that needs to be going to the stores. So there is more of a shortage. There's more waste taking place than there typically is.
We got to give that some time. The cotton's still breaking in. I can tell it's already starting to get better now. Got to let that cotton break in, even though I tried to. They have 120 mils. Yardbird, I do not care if you post a link. Go for it. 120 mils for $19.99. I've seen 120 mils for cheaper than that, but
I've never heard of Good Light Vapor.
You haven't? They've been around a while. They've been around a good while.
Yeah, Al's bringing up a point. You lost some taste buds being sick, so. But Munchkin said it. The taste is right on.
I want some other people to try it that actually have tried the blueberry cake, which I wish I had some more so I could just do a taste test. Boom, boom, boom. I don't have any right now. I may stop by that store or get Munchkin to stop by that store.
So Glass also they've got one called Blueberry Dessert or Blueberry Blue Surprise or something like that. They don't call it blueberry cake. But it's in their Nick Salt.
Oh, it's in the Nick Salt. Okay.
And it's their blueberry cake.
Oh, okay. Huh.
And it's slightly different. It's got a more buttery flavor to it. Really
DeMillan,
good.
like I said, it's pretty close. I would go 80 to 90% close to what the glass is. It's close enough, like I said, that you could make this and not be worried about buying the original.
I would cut back on the lemon by 0.05 or something like that, and maybe bump the blueberry up by the same amount.
The only reason I haven't tried bumping the blueberry up because the guy said, "Don't even try." How did he put it? It's in one of the
problem
comments.
is if you boost the blueberry too much, it turns into that floral flavoring.
It says,
Crap.
there is no need in using blueberry any higher than what I have used it at when adding a lemon flavor to it.
When adding lemon.
Blueberry
cut back
Flavor
on the
West
lemon.
is fairly strong when used properly.
Right.
I don't know.
So are you short on blueberry flavor?
Oh no, I got the blueberry is like one of the biggest bottles. I got.
No. When you vape it.
Oh, when I vape it, I don't know if it's the blueberry that I'm missing. I really need some glass so I can compare the two to see what the difference is. It's been a while since I had the original. That's the
Well,
problem.
then order an original that you can run the comparison.
Yeah.
And then figure out, do you need to cut back on the lemon? Do you need to add something else? It may not be blueberry that you need to add. You know, if you cut back on the lemon, you may need to add in a little bit of the cream or maybe the cake.
Pat, the center has an O-ring. Let me see if what you're talking about. Let's see if we can see that. I didn't see no center O-ring. It's got a big giant O-ring. Wow, if I can get my keyboard out of the way. This big clear or frosted looking deal is the O-ring on the top. The only thing in the center here is the drip tip. Take the drip tip out, there you go. So you have that seal, this frosted looking deal, that's the seal. That's it.
Flip it over again.
Happy 60th birthday, Slappy. I just flipped it over on my hand.
Slappy, you're 60? No way.
I think Slappy lost his birth certificate and he's just guessing at his age. I don't think he's 60 either.
And happy birthday, Slappy.
I won't even tell Slappy to shut up today because he's 60. You get to talk today, Slappy. It's your only time. If I'm 60, you're 75 speed.
Exactly. So you're not 60.
Wow. Okay, that's different.
What?
I just vaped this and it actually came up and said short on the intake dual.
Now, is that the one that you were using? Or
And
is
it
that
tastes burnt. Yeah, it actually tastes burnt. Something just happened that's not good. That actually burned. Let me see if the coil is dry. Oh, damn, I keep thinking. That is not dry. So why is it? There's nothing touching anywhere. That one's really close though. Let's see if that's what it is.
Well, and you checked all the screws.
Yeah, but this
no,
coil's a little bit close.
It's not. It doesn't look like it's touching, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna move it away just in case.
Make sure
That's
they aren't
still-
touching each other.
That's still close. All right, let me see if I can get this a little further. I might run over a minute or so. Now
it's not that
they're
bad, is it?
touching each other. That's not good. There we go. Now they're not touching, and they're not near the walls either.
Pat, I think he's already tightened up
Shit.
the 510 screw.
I just poured some juice out. I forgot this tank was full of juice. Yeah, I tightened all that up. But it tastes burnt like I was burning up the wicks in there when I hit it just then.
Yeah, Pat, if you need an O-ring for your intake dual, you're going to want to go back to the place that you bought it from or contact the manufacturer of the intake dual.
Yeah, I don't think the big O-ring that he's talking about, that big clear one, I don't think there's an extra one in there.
He said it's a black one that he's missing.
Well, it might be depending on what color tank you got. That one was the rainbow. The black one that I got, I think is black. That tastes better all of a sudden. Why? What the hell? Now it tastes like blueberry cake.
Even Aliens thinks that the original has a little bit of Bavarian cream in it to smooth it out.
I have Bavarian cream here. I mean, I could definitely add some in. I think the Bavarian though, I mean, it may smooth it out, but I want the sharpness of the flavor though.
A little more cream in there? Ooh, that's always good stuff.
And
could add
electric
in
shorts negate blueberry? No, electric shorts negate it firing correctly. So I may have had one coil firing, not the other one. Which, if that happens, then one coil gets really hot, and then you'll taste a burnt taste, which is what I was getting just a second ago. But it wasn't doing it, and then it started. And now it's not doing that, and it didn't burn my cotton up, thank goodness. But
Munchkin, which Bavarian cream do you guys have?
I think
TFA
it's
or
right behind me.
Flavor West?
I think it's
TFA,
Flavor
yes.
Apprentice.
TFA and Capellas is
TFA.
what I was thinking.
No, it's not right here, but I do have Bavarian cream. I think it's upstairs.
You know, you could just simply add in like a 0.1 or maybe a 0.2 on the Bavarian cream and try that.
Well, if I do it, what I'm going to do is make like a 30 ml bottle and then, play with the flavoring. This was the 6th variant that the guy made when he was trying to copy the glass blueberry cake. So he did do 6 variations. But sometimes it takes you 16, 17, 18 tries to get something close. So.
Well,
Yeah,
even
this
you
is
said
not
it's not spot on. So there's still something off.
Yeah.
You just got to figure out what that is.
I mean, it's not a 1-to-1 exact recipe, but it's one of the closest clones that I've tried.
And Jerry, yeah, when you're doing testing like that, drippers are the best way of doing it for sure.
This one, like when you vape the glass, okay, this is the difference that I get. When you vape the glass, the original, you get the blueberry as soon as you start inhaling. This one has the blueberry on the exhale, and then kind of on your lips you can taste it, but it's not as in your face as the glass is, which I don't understand what glass put in there unless they threw in some raspberry or something to kind of just sharpen it. There's lots of different flavors that you can use to just sharpen up another flavor, like the lemon they're using to sharpen up the blueberry. Maybe it's not lemon. Maybe it's something else that's fruitier that gives it that little punch. It could be dragon fruit. Who knows?
Jerry, you've got to be careful with especially blueberry, blackberry, and some of the others that are like that. Because if you get too much in there, then it turns into like you're vaping perfume.
Oh yeah, you don't. Oh. I've had some juice like that tastes like flowers, and I know we're going over on time. Pat just sent me something on Facebook. Pat, that is the correct O-ring on yours. So I don't know what you're missing. That's the big clear O-ring that you're supposed to have. I don't know what black O-ring you're speaking of.
Yeah.
That's the right O-ring.
That's what I was thinking of. It'll go floral.
Ooh, pineapple would be kind of really good if you could get that mixture in there. Just even say take the blueberry out completely and make it a pineapple buttercream type thing.
Oh, that'd be like a pineapple upside down cake. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that would be good.
Well, hello, Minecrafter. How you doing? Yeah, I know I'm a little bit over. I'm supposed to be off here by 10 o'clock, but I'm trying to get this flavor profile and figure out what's going on.
Speaking of that, I need to go racing too.
Well, this is what I'm going to do, guys. Obviously, this new one needs to steep, and it needs the special Carolina ingredient also. So I will add that. And after this steeps, because it's not fair, making this and then going, hey, it's been, if it lasts, and then I'm gonna have to make another bottle and just let it steep, and let it sit for a week or two, and then come back, revisit it, see how close it is. Also buy original bottle, and then just try them side by side and see what the big difference is, and see if I can tell what's missing. Because the original, I can't put my finger on it, so that's probably why that's such a hard recipe to duplicate, to see what they did to make it have that extra kick. The two are supposed to be the same.
Nice, Talion. Go enjoy yourself on Twitch.
Who plays COD? Cool. All right, Talion. I don't know what. That's the exact same color tank, the rainbow one I just showed. That one, it's exactly the same as the one I just showed. Same thing. It is worth making the juice, though. I will say that, no question there. It's a juice you could vape every day, no problem. If I wanted to switch between Nilla nuts and some type of fruit or dessertish type juice, well, the dessert I want to go like with a cinnamon bun thing, but just the fruity thing, that blueberry is pretty damn good. I just want to bump it up somehow. I want it more in your face than smooth.
Yeah. Even
Yeah,
aliens
cactus
like
is good too. Yeah.
But you've got to be careful with cactus because it's got a flavoring unto itself.
Yeah, it does. It does. If you go too far with the cactus, you're gonna be like, that tastes
So,
terrible. You know.
A very small amount is really about all you'd want. Because if you go more than just a tiny bit, you start tasting the cactus.
Woo!
Which is not bad on its own, but
I'm gonna vape the hell out of this tonight and see how good this gets. This is getting better and better and better on the trilogy. So
let's talk about this again next Friday.
we will bring it back up. Y'all make sure to stay safe out there. Don't go out catching the COVID. Don't let Trump talk you into going out and hanging out with a bunch of people and getting sick all over again and starting the whole damn virus project or whole virus scare again. We don't need that. I really think it's better to wait it out until they get the cases way, way, way down. I actually watched a map today of where it's all concentrated in. It's not even over in the west side that much, but over on towards the east, it's crazy how many cases are on this side.
It's consolidation of people.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it. You're right. It's how many people are over here on the East Coast. But y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Like I said, wash your hands. Don't let anybody cough on you, sneeze on you.
As
If they
Darwin
do,
says,
you
use
have
hand
to check.
sanitizer.
Yeah, hand sanitizer. There you go. We'll see y'all next week.
Right.
Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Have a good weekend. Bye.